Hello, everyone. This is Tara Livingston, and this is Stroke of Genius, a memoir. Uh, I wanted, I'm just doing a little introduction video, and this that I will send to people I'm meeting because it's hard for me to tell the story on message texting things. And anyway, I was just maybe I'll put that like a business card and say, here, just start here. Okay. So, in 2023, I was very ill. I had a gangrene gallbladder, so it was dying for a long time. I was very sick. Then I had the gallbladder taken out. Then I had some complications. Then I was feeling better and getting back to looking for work, and this is very good. And then on November 8th in the morning, I woke up, I brushed my teeth, I made coffee, I put the dog out, and then I said something to my dog, and it was just gibberish. Um, and I couldn't make sentences. So I called my son, and he said, Mommy, you're having a stroke. I'll call 911, and ambulance and my son got here at the same time. I had no physical symptoms. It was just my words were gone. I couldn't make any sense. In the ambulance, the only thing I kept remembering to say was, where's my boy? Where's my boy? Where's my boy? I needed to have my son with me. I was very lucky. I was at emergency at Foothills Hospital in Calgary, which is where stroke patients go to. It's where they specialize this. And after lots of examination, they decided to give me, I think it's called TPA, which is a clot buster. And I felt great. When it went through, I felt like a power wash for my arteries. Anyway, um, my son decided he knew by the evening that I was going to be okay because apparently I was still trying to make the nurses laugh. I couldn't make any sense. I couldn't put sentence together. Anyway, so I stayed for a week on the stroke floor, and then for a month, I went to rehabilitation. Recently, someone said to me, but you didn't have any paralysis. Uh, why did you have to go rehabilitation? Because I said speech therapy 3 times a day. 3 times a day I went. And the physical therapist, where we mostly walked. I just needed to have some exercise. Anyway, um, mm, I understand I have something called aphasia. Aphasia, and which is where the stroke happened on my left part of my brain. It's kind of close to the frontal lobe. And the aphasia, um, it confuses my words, and it makes difficult sequencing. So sequencing words is very difficult. I also, numbers are very confusing for me, and I think this is because of the sequencing. I can't memorize things, little numbers. Anyway, and I have I lose words. I'm in my 50s. Everybody in our 50s, we've lose words. I remember. I know this. This is different. The it's not that I forgot the words. It's as if the word never existed. Um. So it's very difficult for me. Um. I also have something called apraxia, which is also part in somewhere else in the brain, and it's the mechanics of speaking. Mm. And because I think the apraxia, mm, I can, it, when I just said the word paralysis, the, mm, when I do mispronounce, this is the apraxia. I know what I want to say. I know the word very good, but I can't say it. Um, I also have vocal um, spasms in the vocal cords, and I also have bronchial spasms in my lungs that have some breathing problems for me. Now, when I try to explain the aphasia, when I wake up in the morning, I'm normal. My brain is fine, so my thoughts are clear and like they were before the stroke. Any communication, written, speaking, or listening, has to go through the injury. So imagine my aphasia being like a sponge. When a dry sponge is there, you could blow through the sponge and get air through. You could do this. More speaking, more words, make the words make me saturate the sponge. And the more saturated the sponge is, the injury, the more slowly the words come. The evenings are very difficult for me. It's like I have a quota of words for the day. I try to do my appointments and things in the morning because my speaking is better in the mornings. After rehabilitation and I was left home, my friend came to stay with me for 5 days in the cold snap, poor thing, from Calgary. It was like minus 35 during that trip. Um, she described me as softer. Not that I had lots of hard edges, but I'm just softer now. The stroke has taken out my anxiety. I'm not anxious about things that I used to be anxious about. I'm actually okay with this part side effect of the stroke. In February, early February, I had to go back to hospital because I had a little difficulties with my eye and was getting little blind spots. So they give me a little surgery, which is why I have a little. Now I just shave it now, but they did the shave my hair and they had to do a little surgery. They put me on very high dose of steroids. So those two things, this little surgery and the steroids. Within a few days, I had which is now called foreign accent syndrome. So in November, December, January, I still had my voice, even though I have apraxia and aphasia. But then I started speaking in an accent. It's like it's a Eastern European, maybe Polish, maybe I don't know. No, I don't have any um, genetics from Poland. My people are from Scotland and England, and I'm third generation Canadian from Hamilton. I don't know any other language from English. I have a master's degree. I was public speaker for many years, and I was writing a novel, and I lost all of those things, uh, which breaks my heart. So here I am, and this is what I sound like now. Uh, I have disabilities that you can't quite see. I don't have any physical deficits. I'm very grateful for that, except I, because I lost my language, which my whole identity was based on language. Um, I sometimes joke that maybe I would have my right leg paralyzed instead of aphasia. But anyway, this is my life. This is right now. I'm not able to work just because there's couple things that I to do that would be very difficult to do with working. I say opposite words. I can't do timelines, which is part of the sequencing, the numbers. The very sadness thing is that I lost all of the lyrics to all of my songs that I knew. I can sing along with karaoke because I can read the words, but I can't read. I can't sing with the radio because I can't remember any of the words. Anyway, I'm trying to make connections between my healthy parts of my brain and the parts that are affected from the stroke, and trying to make new pathways. So thank you for listening. For this is my little description about who I am. Uh, and I'm going to just tell people to come to this little video instead of me trying to describe what is happening uh, uh, post my stroke. Thank you so much for taking your time. Like the video if you can. I appreciate that. And we'll talk to you very good soon. Bye.